Thank you, Jean-Paul. We will try to answer to this question today, and I have to admit that I'm very happy and also proud to launch this first workshop on hazards out. It's the development of a long process, and I'm very happy to be here today to represent our association. I am Paolo Campanella. I'm the Secretary General of FEAD, the European Waste Management Association. As you can see from the map on the slide, we are covering 20 countries with national associations from Europe, UK, and also Norway. And our members represent the entire waste management value chain. We represent the private sector of the waste management value chain, starting from the collection, sorting, recycling, recovery, and also disposal of any kind of waste, hazardous, non-hazardous, municipal, and industrial and commercial. These allow us really to have an holistic overview on the sector. And a couple of years ago, in 2023, we started an activity within FEAD trying to think about where the sector will be in the next years. We wanted to develop our vision. And I have to say that the workshop of today comes from this vision. Our objective is really to shift the European overall material use towards recycled material. And to do that, to reach this objective, we would like to have an ambition, a goal, a clear goal, to have the circular material use rate at a rate of 25% by 2030. We don't have to forget our mission. That, first of all, is to supply the European economy with secondary raw material and energy, and we have to do that in a safe and environmentally responsible way. To reach these objectives, we included 5 asks and actions, and one of the actions was actually the development of a circular value chain partnership. So the objective is really to bring together on the table all the different actors, starting from the waste management sector, the producers, the public authorities, the municipalities, all together to discuss about circular economy topics and try to improve the situation on this. We made also an exercise to try to prioritize the sector within waste management and circular economy and try to understand where are the priorities. And actually, households hazardous waste was one of them. What is it? I know that after me there will be already a presentation that will go deep into it, but just to give you an idea, we are talking about the waste that has the hazardous properties listed in Annex 3 of the Waste Framework Directive. We are talking about a wide list of products that becomes waste, and you can see some example here in the slide, but I will give later the floor to Nicolas Hulmès that will go through it, explaining more the details. Why we decided to actually focus on household hazardous waste? First of all, because we need specific collection and treatment. It has to be treated in a safe way. Household hazardous waste has its own characteristics, so we need to be careful. We do not also have to forget that it can hinder the recycling, especially when there is a misplacement. And we can think about the recycling activities concerning, for example, material that will go for food contact applications, or for example, the recycling of those material that can contain hazardous substances that can actually decrease the quality of recycling. And finally, we know that this waste stream can impact the waste management system. I just think about lithium batteries. Today, we are having a lot of fires, accidents caused by lithium batteries, not only in those facilities that are actually dedicated to get these waste, but also to other facilities. We are talking about, first of all, the collection phase, but also in sorting facility, in recycling facilities, and also waste to energy. Just to give you some data, in France, for example, from 2019 and 2023, the number of reported fires connected to lithium batteries doubled. So it's a big number. And in the UK, actually the difference probably was even higher, especially if we consider the year 2022 and 2023, where the number of cases increased of 70%. So this is what we think has to be taken into consideration. So there are not only many reasons behind, there are also many stakeholders involved. We have to think about a waste that has different characteristics, that probably need a different variety of collection schemes that can be take back door to door. There are several or collection centers in the municipalities. There are also different way of treating when these the products reach their end of life, because we can recycle them, we can treat them in high temperature through incineration, or also dispose them in dedicated landfills. So we need to really have an approach that is multilateral, taking into consideration, as I said, the several reasons and the different stakeholders. That's why Hazards Out is one of the circular value chain partnership that FEAD wanted to launch. And I'm very happy that we are launching today this partnership together with the partners that decided to join us, in particular Hazardous Waste Europe, an association representing the waste management sector dedicated to hazardous waste, and ACR Plus, the association representing local authorities and municipalities. So we try to put together all these actors because our goal is really to create a community of stakeholders that are interested at the topic and that are also available to share good practices. The objective also of the Circular Value Chain Partnership is to raise awareness on household hazardous waste. As Jean-Paul was mentioning in the introduction, we have to think about that since January 2025, there is the obligation at European level to separately collect household hazardous waste. We need to help the stakeholders to identify and defining their responsibility, ensure that the obligation is actually implemented in a right way, and also we need also to address all the potential hazards in the waste management facilities in order, of course, to avoid that misplacement of this specific stream can cause risks and damage to the sector. To do so, we have a plan, and this is already a good starting point. So we created this platform, we found the partners, and we said, okay, let's focus on organizing a series of workshops to reach the objective that we have. As you can see, we have a plan starting from today until mid of 2026. We would like to have 5 different workshops where we can talk, discuss, and show national and local good practices, investigate the potential role of the extended producer responsibility. also talk about the communication, the value of the communication to citizens, raising awareness to the producers of this waste, and also focus on the specific treatment of the hazardous waste. I'm very happy because after me there will be 3 other presentations. Jean-Paul already presented that to all of you, but I would first of all really thank the speakers that will follow. So Nicolas Mess from Hazardous Waste Europe, Daniele Ape from the European Commission, and Françoise Bonnet from ACR Plus. Thank you for your involvement. Thank you for your participation. And in particular, also thank you to the audience, to all of you that you are here today to join and participate at the discussion. I'm really, really happy, and thank you, Jean-Paul, and thank you, everybody.